From the Empire State to the Golden Gates, this is Quad Radio, USA.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with all the dirt from the world of ATV motocross and GNCC racing, here's Mr. 10 Seconds, Rodney Tomlin.
Quad Radios. Today we focus on the XC2 Pro-Am GNCC racers and one of our former points leaders and the season opener winner, Mr. Pat McGuire. LP, buddy, how's things going today, man?
Not too bad. Just changing some tires, and that's about it, really.
Well, I'll tell you what, keeping yourself pretty busy after a big race today, and unfortunately for you, as big a race as it was, you came out on the short end of the stick, man. Things seemed to start out pretty well when the kickstart went down, but when you guys made it into the first turn, things got a little bit gnarly out there for you.
Yeah, bike started good, and me and Hoyland were lined up pretty much side by side in the first turn. I had the inside, and just all of a sudden I went flying. I got hit by somebody, and pretty much ended up coming out of there last. So
yeah, dead last if I remember it correctly, and you had a long road to hoe at that point, and it seemed like you never could really get things rolling the way that we've seen you in races previous whenever you've had those bad starts.
Yeah, I made some dumb mistakes right off the bat, and basically didn't get out and put my head down, and just got frustrated and ended up getting tangled up with some guys, and just
wasn't your day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I tell you what, you had a phenomenal start to the season, and for the most part, up until this point, a really consistent season, too. I mean, you've had to fight back from some adversity, it seems like, at every round so far this season. And also, last race, you relinquished the points lead that you'd held since the first round, and I know that was something that was probably weighing pretty heavily on your mind. I remember after the first round, I made mention to you, and it kind of shocked you at that point, but you really seemed to rise to the occasion quite nicely for the most part. I mean, did you feel any pressure while you was running that points lead there for a while?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure there. In a way, it's kind of nice not having the points lead, because, I mean, you know what you need to do, and but I mean, I want to win a championship and everything, but it's a little bit less pressure. But I mean, after a race like today, I just really need to put my head down, and now that I'm out of school, can get a little more ride time and try to come back 2 weeks swinging.
There you go. So you got a plan. So school, you're on break, I guess you're telling me then?
Yeah, I have like a month break before I start up summer classes, and so all I'm doing right now is just working, and really been working with quads and riding and stuff like that. So
just trying to get yourself in tune, huh?
Yeah, I actually felt pretty good. I rode a lot this week, and felt pretty good, going into the race. And start for the first 10 seconds was good, but then things went downhill after that.
So obviously, I mean, you aren't kicking yourself in the tail. You aren't beating yourself up with the way things have been going. You look at the grand scheme of things in the big picture. We're only at round 6, and you're still in the hunt, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, me, Braden, Gabe, and Eric, us four, pretty close. It could change any race. So Eric, he didn't finish today, so in a way that it's kind of helped me out. But I mean, don't want to, from somebody else's misfortune, just use it to my advantage or anything. But I mean, it is a points race. So,
well, the one thing you got to remember there, though, LP, is the fact that people are going to capitalize anytime that you have misfortune, and that's how Eric actually got into the points lead. So don't feel so bad about it. All right?
Yeah, I won't. I'll just try to take it as what it is.
There it is, exactly. And that's good that you got that kind of conscience and everything. It shows what kind of a person you are. But it also shows that, to me, that you can be dedicated in the grand scheme of things, because you don't want misfortune by anyone. You want the straight-up competition. But, I think you're going to get that. And speaking of straight-up competition, what about the depth of the talent field? I mean, we talked about this, and I talked about it a lot in the off-season and the preseason preseason and warm up to the GNCC, that the XC2 was once again going to be offering that. And I honestly think, I believed it and I knew it, but I think I'm a little surprised, to be honest with you, how deep it is starting to get. Because, you mentioned you 4 or 5 guys there, but in reality, there's a lot more than you guys that are capable of getting on the podium and also taking a win on any given day.
Yeah, there's been 3 different points leaders at this point, and we're all really close. Like I said, it could change really quickly. Matt Hanna, he's been consistently on the podium the past couple races, and everybody's fast. It's just I think there's top so many guys that have been consistent, which is why we're in the points race, but everybody's fast. So as far as that goes, it's definitely a lot of competition.
No doubt. And obviously you got to figure out what you're going to be doing the next couple of weeks heading into another new race on the venue. Let me ask you from a racer standpoint, what's it like going to the new venues? Does it feel like you got even ground, or do you like going to places you've been before, knowing what to expect?
Well, considering the past 2 races I haven't done too well, and they've been new races, I don't know. I don't think I like them too much, but I can't wait for Snowshoe. That's my favorite race of the year. I've always done really well there, so I guess I like the tracks we've been at before.
All righty. Well, the good thing about these tracks, if we go back next year, you've been here, so you can erase what happened this year, right?
Yeah, I try to.
I'll tell you, man, it's been good talking to you. I know you got a lot of work to do here at the track, and also when you head home to get yourself prepared for the rest of the season. But good luck to you, man, and so far so good. Thanks for the good shows you've been putting in for us, all right?
All right, thanks.
That's Pat McGuire. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio.